just don't know what's in my heart and why I love you so. I love you, baby, like a mine of gold. So come on, baby.
Who the fuck you think you talking to? You must think I'm the man. I can see right through the tint. You trying to ruin the plan. All you mean mugging motherfuckers don't understand. I can't make it any clearer. Y'all ain't standing a chance. Who the fuck you think you talking to? You must think I'm the man. I can see right through the tint. You trying to ruin the plan. All you mean mugging motherfuckers don't understand. I can't make it any clearer. Y'all ain't standing a chance. Yeah, back inside the building. Who you think you are? It's best you step aside. I'm about to put a clinic on. This ain't a script, but I'm you say when they say bring it on. I'm about to bolt the Tampa Bay. Got points like Kucherov. I keep it simple, sending signals saying let's hit the dough. Popping bottles, won the lotto, took a model to go. Everybody let it sink in, please don't fuck up my flow. Cause this river's never ending and she's driving the boat. Mink coats, leather seats and designer clothes. Gold grills and some other shit that I'll never own. Walking closet treats me like a king that's on his throne. But one thing that she's gotta know is who the fuck you think you talking to. You must think I'm the man. I can see right through the tint. You trying to ruin the plan. All you mean mugging motherfuckers don't understand. I can't make it any clearer. Y'all ain't standing a chance. Who the fuck you think you talking to? You must think I'm the man. I can see right through the tint. You trying to ruin the plan. All you mean mugging motherfuckers don't understand. I can't make it any clearer. Y'all ain't standing a chance. Push a Porsche 911 like a 747. Gotta make a good impression cause this bitch came straight from heaven. Better listen to this lesson and I won't forget to mention when I touch the fucking mic I turn that track to Armageddon. Used to level and I'm leveled up. One thumb up like 7 up. But I play it off cause I freeze water like the Stanley Cup. Tires rolling down the clutch. I two-step like double dutch. Bros don't think I'll steal their girl but their service ain't fast enough. Like it's slow-mo. Freeze frame like a photo. Fire breathing bitches they keep dragging me Komodo. Got so goddamn fly my chest is puffing scratching cocoa. Waddle on the beat like Mr. Pingo. Who the fuck you think you talking to? You must think I'm the man. I can see right through the tint. You trying to ruin the plan. All you mean mugging motherfuckers don't understand. I can't make it any clearer. Y'all ain't standing a chance. Who the fuck you think you talking to? You must think I'm the man. I can see right through the tint. You trying to ruin the plan. All you mean mugging motherfuckers don't understand. I can't make it any.
Yo, what up? We made it. We did it. You guys are patient. I appreciate it. Kids are home now, and it's like the kickoff of summer, so we did like another family date night. Just everything went later than expected. But hey, listen, you got to watch the Spurs game and without me interrupting it, so that's cool. It looks like it was a good game. I had to follow it on my phone. We had all stopped for ice cream. Peanut butter soft serve with chocolate sprinkles. It was okay. Kind of the disappointment of my night, but no, we watched it in the car a little bit. I wanted to watch more of it, but there were some promises made. Yeah. Let's do this. We're going to start with serial numbers. I know it's late. I know a lot of you guys are probably tired laying in bed. So we'll start with serial numbers, Pro Set Metal Baseball, and then we'll move on right into Bowman. Same stream. I'll switch the list, do a new recording. Rich, you enjoyed the game, I'm sure? I think Thompson was at it. Or no, he had his son's birthday party. What up, Bobby? How's it going? You staying sane, dude? All right, here we go. This is all filler stuff here. Good luck. Serial number peeps. Where's Mike Messina? You want to come in and help us out, bro? Let's do it. How you doing tonight, Bobby? Chris Hakopian, 2 out of 5 to the 2 spot. Michael Thompson, number 2. Anybody bet on the game? Dude, how about the O's comeback? Is it official? I wonder. I knew you said that was coming up. That was like, I couldn't tell you if it was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, or last week. But everything went well, man. You're happy. You're good. Honeymooning. Jensen Hirschkorn, next in line, NIL. That is a 1 of 1 going to the 1 spot. Deke. Big Deke action. 1 of 1, baby. I like the parallel on that. Yeah, so wedding went well. You got to actually enjoy it. Here's one of those mini cards. Gavin Klein. 10 out of 10. 0 spot. Dougie Berger. Gavin Klein. right, next up. Oh, it's another mini card. How about Emil Morales, 6 out of 6. We're spreading it out. James Eisman. Remember, 5. Beaches, everything was perfect. That's so cool to hear, man. I'm happy for you. Like the stress of it, yeah. That's the crazy thing. You spend so much time planning, so much money spent, all the stresses of it, and then it's just kind of like, oh, I'm kind of glad it's over. But I know that feeling. Talent Tornado, 5 out of 10 to the 5 spot. Bob Riley. Five out of 10, Talent Tornado, Eduardo Tate. Yeah, but now you get to just relax and enjoy it. Andrew Salas with the 3 out of 5, going out to Big Deke. Salas, 3 out of 5, Big Deke. Guys, if you're in here for a Bowman, it is happening on the same stream, so don't go anywhere. Is this a plate? Hold on. It just looked like one, but it is a Cool Carlon. 4 out of 5 going out to Joseph Pereira. Joseph, I'm not going to lie. I don't know if you're in here, but if you watch it back, I did not know what you meant when you text that. I thought you were just saying because they got blown out. And then I was talking to my wife. I was like, did the Orioles come back and win that game? We looked at it. It was in the bottom of the ninth. They were down 4. And I was like, over. Dexter McLeon Jr., Talent Tornado, 1 of 8 to another Big Deke hit, 1 of 8. What beach did you go to, Bobby? Again, if you're in here for Bowman, it's happening and as soon as this one's done. Ryder Helfrich with the next in line NIL, 3 out of 10. Deke hitting on that 1 and 3 spot and the 8 spot. All right, last card mojo, Billy Carlson. And that is going to be 3 out of 10, the 3 spot 8 tonight. That's the name of it, Carolina Beach, or like the beaches in the Carolinas. Billy Carlson, 3 out of 10. All right, so we had let me go ahead and do our non-autos first. There were 5 of them. Eduardo Tate to the 5 spot. Emil Morales to the 6 spot. Gavin Klein to the 0 spot. Hasopian to the 2 spot. And then 1 of 1, Hirschkorn. Our autos were Cole Carlon to the 4 spot. Billy Carlson to the 3 spot. Ryder Helrich to the 3 spot. Dexter McLeon Jr. to the 1 out of 8 spot. And Andrew Salas, 3 out of 5. All right, that was our serial number break. It is time to switch the list over and get into 15 blasters of Bowman. I'm excited for it. I'm here for it. We've had good luck with it. Last one we'll be able to do with just the blasters, but like Wes had messaged me, I didn't get to message him back yet. And I do appreciate you, Wes. I know you'll be watching this in the morning. I do appreciate you updating the list and stuff, dude. I know I was kind of in and out today. That being said, he's like, why don't you do some megas with it? I have that. That will be the next one. I have some blasters, some megas to throw it. But I had also said if I do it as a random, I'll be adding repacks. So I'm deciding if I want to do that as a PYT or throw some repacks in with it. All right, Bobby Witt. Kyle Teal rookie, Kevin McGonigal, and Parks Harbor Reptilian Refractor first. There's an Ethan Holiday paper. Like, I know Carolina Beach is what? It's like Outer Banks, right? That's where my brother's heading next week. The Carolinas. Kyle Teal, Caglione. The Miz, man. That dude. You can get him in a red frame. That could be. Who knows? I don't like starting this so late, but hey, if you're not up and you get to know the West Coasters probably appreciate it a little bit because it's not quite so late over there. Like 9 o'clock there. Jared Jones. Chase Burns. Let's see, what do we got? Jesus. These are a Bia to sort. Let me tell you, I've been trying to stay on top of the Bowman. Arana for the Marlins, and that'll be Blaster 1. Remember, if we start slow, we seem to finish strong on this. We start strong. Seems to slow down a bit. But every break has produced something out of this. So we got the Knicks and the Spurs in the NBA Finals. Victor cards are going to go crazy. They already have, but they're going to continue. Jackson Holiday. He's making an appearance on his comeback. Some noise. Early. And Jesus with the Reptilian. We'll take it. He's another one people are chasing. So next week we have the new signature class football coming out. There's an Ohtani. I actually had gotten some of the just 2 basketball blasters I went and got. I was going to say, I feel like that's a 90s matchup. Was that like, listen, I don't think like Ewing would have still been there, right? That wasn't like Robinson and Ewing, right? Did they ever? And you can laugh at me if my timeline's completely off. I was trying to think back to like who would have been around when those would have been some dominant forces. Red Frame Murakami, that's a good card right there for the White Sox. If I saw comps correctly, I think that'll cover your break and some, Greg. Red Murakami, that's a big card. Most likely going to, is that what I'm hearing? Going to win, like right now? Cal Raleigh. That's a big one out of the blaster there. That's when they went on their big run. Tell you what, it's like, as a, assuming you're a Spurs fan, lifelong, it's like you got to be so excited about Victor Wembanyama. But old, and then, all right, yep. That makes sense. Allen Houston. Florentino there. Cade Snell for the Cubs. That was like NBA Jam days, right? When you did the 2-on-2. Max Clark. Matt Klein. Get victims. Not sure what that was supposed to say. There's a Murakami paper. Bryce Harper. There we go. So started out a little slow. We're only what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that would be Blaster 3. So 12 left. 1/5 of the way through. 3 in, 1 big card in the Murakami. Sebastian Walcott. There, Jonathan Sprewell. All in that time frame. Braden Montgomery, Reptilian. That is really off-centered. Ewing didn't play back in that series, like in the 99 run. Nolan McLean. The Murakami paper. I'm trying to keep, like, understand the comments. It's hard, and I know it's late. Really? Brunson's that dude, and that is a really cool story. It is really cool that that's going on. I mean, the Knicks, it's fun to see the Knicks. Obviously, historically a big basketball city, like when they were good. And it's just not, they haven't had a lot to be excited about. You know, with basketball, there's a Mike Trout. So for them to have this is pretty cool. Since both their football teams suck. Yeah, because Buffalo is... They don't... It's weird. It's like the New York football teams are Jets and Giants. New York City. Yeah, but... Ooh, here we go. Dax Kilby out of 150. First numbered card. Is this where we start to warm up a little bit for the Yankees there? Going out to Kevin Rowland. I mean, I don't watch, but Rich, that's all I keep hearing is that, like, Victor has his first NBA championship. I that's never good when everyone's saying that. The Paula Dorchies. It is, listen, it's a 7-game series. Anything can happen. So where does it start is the question. Where's the first game? We got to try to do at least one basketball break during that time. That's when listen, it goes like 2-1. They get up, you know, even if they don't win, if they can get up like 2 games to 1, it could be one of those things where like makes it very interesting to tune in because then anything can happen. But if they go down 2-0, it could be one thing where people just start to lose interest really quickly. All right, we're only 5 in, a third of the way through, but we got to start pulling some stuff because the red frame Murakami is nice. It's a cool looking Dax Kilby, but you need some good cards. That's when it starts Wednesday. Connor Griffin, Electric Sluggers. So how's that work? It goes 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1. Is that how the way it's set up? Yanquiel Fernandez with the red frame rookie. Second one of the break. Wonder, has anyone looked at the odds to see what the odds are? Curious to see what the odds are. Like, how much of an underdog is New York? Is it worth betting? Daniel Pierce. 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. All right. Carson Williams. So if they take 2 at home quick, it could be interesting. Sal Stewart. Victor Figueroa. Yeah, you're not, like, I know you're as a fan, but you're not the first person I've heard say that. And the other people that said it were not Spurs fans. They, I don't, you know, just basketball fans. All I know is I'm probably posting my Victor card this week. The one I traded at a show. That's probably getting thrown up on the bay. I haven't sold a card on there in a while, but might be time. And then we kind of like sports does slow down in the summer, but you know, with baseball, you get like the All-Star break. It just feels like everything takes a breath for a little bit. Bryce Rayner. Then once preseason, in my opinion, once like not spring training, but training camp for football starts, it's just no stop for football season. Connor Griffin, Bowman Sterling. I was trying to tell my wife why that series was so big, Murakami paper. It's like, this is kind of like watching, there's a Sanford, watching the NBA Finals. Like, yeah, they're going to play another round. It's kind of how I felt about, I told you, whenever the Bills are in the AFC Championship, they put on the best shows in the AFC Championship. Games are always spectacular. Going back to the Chiefs overtime game, you know, we haven't won them, but we always give them a good show. I feel like that's kind of like what just happened. That 7-game series. Sal Stewart, Reds, third red frame. Oh, yeah, you're right. We do got the World Cup. I do have some soccer for that, too. I'm kind of excited. I'm not going to lie. Forget. I've been setting it aside. It's just Don Russ, but it's the ones you can get the downtowns, or maybe they even put the kabooms in those too. I don't know. I know some of the cards are going for crazy money, so I've been saving enough just so I could do one big break with it. I just haven't decided. I think I have like 12 boxes of the one, 4 or 5 of the other, a couple eggs stuff, all like World Cup stuff. Most teams they've ever had in the World Cup, too. There's a Miz. Isaiah Jackson first. Man, we need a more numbered or an auto. 3, 4, 5. We're just like halfway through right now. One more pack and we're exactly halfway through. Roman Anthony, rookie there. Is it the kabooms they have in the Donruss? Ethan Holiday. I have them here. This is one I have like 12 of, I think. Blue cubic parallels, pyramids. Animation, kaboom, and night moves. Yep. We'll be doing those. Murakami, another paper. And how about Luis Morales? Man, we're crushing on the red frames, but just not hitting a ton. Only one numbered card. You know, we've had great success with the blasters. This has been the slowest start, but doesn't mean we can't finish strong. Maybe it is time to add in more of the Sayo rookie. More of the megas. All right, second half. Here we go, round 2. Made it. Well, thank you for those of you who are hanging out with me. I know it's late night, but it is a Saturday. Florentino paper. Urbina for the Rays. Reptilian refractor. The World Cup, my wife and I first started dating we would go on a lot of bike rides, and locally we came across this kind of like dive bar. We went in one day while we were riding bikes, and they had the World Cup on. We ended up sitting there drinking all day watching the World Cup. Just such a fun memory. So I always do like it when it's on. Just kind of nostalgic from when we first started dating. It was fun. We ended up watching it like every game then that year after that day. Connor Griffin, top 100. I could have drawn that story out for you, Chris, but after yesterday's story, I'm trying to be careful. That was a rough one. All right, what the heck's going on here? I mean, I'm happy we got 4 red frames. One of them being the Murakami. Definitely the biggest card we've pulled so far. Some other nice rookie and insert stuff, but jeepers creepers. Give us remember the last time we waited for the end and we got that monster case hit. This is from a whole different thing too. Some of these are from a card show. Some of them are from retail. There's always a chance from... Oh, me too, Rich. Thomas White. And Carcion first. The Brewers. But I love that tournament play. It's like hockey. I even tried to get in the hockey playoffs stuff. I couldn't. But when they do like the what's it like the with like Worlds? What do they call that tournament they do? Now this year it was the Olympics, which was awesome. We watched like every U.S. game. We went to some bars to watch it. Here we got some color finally. It's weird. It's in the back though. Kelly Hunter first. For the Cards out of $3.99 green. Let's keep it going. Let's not slow down now. That's our first numbered card. Here we go. We're going to warm up at the end, like I said. How about Mason Wynn for the Cardinals? This one out of 250 purple. Caminero. All right, there we got 2 in the 1 box. We got 5 left. Literally 1/3 of the box is left. We can still do it. Still got 33% of the break left. Let's get it. We got some autos, some numbered, maybe a case hit. Let's load the back end here. Roman Anthony rookie insert. I like it more when it gets to the elimination round, when the games actually, there's a Miz, have like consequences for losing. Where it can in pool play, it's just, unless there's an elimination factor to it, it doesn't have the luster. Kevin McGonigal, Pena. About time to start looking. There's a Murakami paper, DeVries. About time to start looking at fantasy football drafts and stuff, though. Tons of Murakami in this for the White Sox. Big hits, no whammies. Well, when we start adding our boxes to it, we'll make sure of that. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Mejia, first out of 150 for the O's. Esteban Mejia. Going out to Dougie and the O's. Aloy the big chase, but Weatherholt. All right, I need to get another pack of sleeves. 1 second. So 4 left. Hot. I tell you what, man. I honestly probably should throw up the same break I did last night that had the 2 Don Russ boxes and the Bowman with it because I love the Don Russ. I know this adds the license element, a chance for some of the big firsts and stuff, case hits, but Don Russ is such a great product. Adds 3 hits, adds a ton of color and number. I do like the combo of the 2. There's an alloy finally for the O's. First chrome. It's the chase for the O's. Hoping they put it together. That comeback win today. They've been on a little bit of a run. I'm hoping it works out. Gonzalez first. Going out to Boston. Roman Anthony. Jesus insert. Last pack of this one. Carter Jensen, another red frame. The most we've ever had out of a blaster break, but the fewest numbered cards and no ink yet is just the biggest surprise. 3 left though. 1/5 of the break. All right, come on, Bowman. Show us something good. Don't let us down now. Bryce Eldridge. Yeah, son's got flag football tomorrow. I'm still going to try to put something up. I just don't know what and when. And the way this is going, I might take a little break from Bowman. Maybe we'll just stick to Don Russ. There's an alloy there. And a Lelaney. First for the Yanks with Tillian. Like I said, there is signature class football that comes out this week, but also I only have like 2 boxes of it coming, but the Platinum Anniversary Chrome Baseball. The Miz. Ethan Holiday. Tap the Rockies. We were at dinner tonight at the Roadhouse. We were trying to make our summer. Ooh, is that who I think it is? Oh no, I thought it was Jesus, but it's still nice. There's an Ethan Holiday. And how about numbered out of 250 Pena for the Brewers? We did get some ink. Brewers going out to Michael Thompson, number 1. A little consolation prize for his awful night. His Thunder losing. Pena out of 250. But we were making this bucket list, and my son, it was like, oh, let's have a camp out night. Let's have like a game day where we do nothing but games. Let's have a no tech day. Nick Kurtz there. And my son's was, I want you to take me to a Colorado Rockies game to meet Duggar, their mascot. I'm like, I think you got to think a little bit on a smaller scale, dude. What? We can just go and see a game. He really wants to go meet the Colorado Rockies mascot. So I saw that it came out, which is the same set. I got 2 blasters of it. I just picked up to throw into like a Hoops Bowman mix for basketball. But what do you think of it, Rich? Have you watched a lot of it? Florentino. This and 1 more blaster. So there's... Oh, wait. Panini Signature Series. That's different. Because Topps just did a Signature Series. But that's called the same thing. Ooh, what do we got here? Out of 99. Kyle Teal, rookie out of 99 for the White Sox. It's the first. Yeah, do they have active players in it for Panini? Weatherholt. I was thinking you were talking another paper Murakami. Maybe the stuff I got is Panini, but it's like the black box. I think it's. Ball signature. I have to look at that one. Didn't Topps just come out with one though too? Henry Lalaney. Another one. I'll show you the blasters I got. A Miz right there. Hold on, we have one more blaster, but I want to go check this quick because I swore it was Topps because it's the same stuff that's coming out for football. Oh, it's Signature Class. Not Signature Series. It is Topps. Signature Class. Yeah. Odyssey insert. Like I said, I just got 2 of those. The put in was just, it's going to be a super cheap break. I thought we could do for the finals. But I haven't watched any of it yet. Worst case, I'll rip it. All right, this is our last box. We will recap. We did get our auto. We got some numbered stuff here at the end. Would like to see a case hit here, honestly, or an insane card to really pick us up. Samuel Basayo. Ferrara. For the Phils first. I know, like, it's crazy. Panini's still trying with basketball. I don't know why there's a Sanford. I have no idea why they just shut down their football. Like, nothing. It must have something to do with their lawsuit. Like, they had to refile it because they were still making cards. I don't know. It's hard to say. 2 packs left. What up, Wes? What are you doing up? What are you doing, man? Juan Soto for the Mets. Last pack. Well, I figured you were asleep or I would have messaged you directly. Pete Crow Armstrong. Well, you're in time to see the recap. I did talk to you earlier because I said I know Wes will watch. Unfortunately, Wes, it was probably... I mean, it wasn't like the worst break in the world, but it was our worst Bowman Blaster break. So, it sucks. But here's some sleeved up stuff. I'm going to go through our top-loaded non-hits. Just give me a second here. This won't take long. A lot of Murakami. Okay. So our paper, we had an Ethan Holiday, Murakami, Ethan Murakami. Again, they were really the 2 I was top loading for paper. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 Ethan Holidays. It's kind of crazy. A Sanford and an Aloy in the Chrome. Otani and Mizorowski in the Sterling. Ethan Holiday and a Sterling. Ethan Holiday and a Sterling. Another Miz. So Miz, Holiday, Otani, and Miz. Under the radar, Florentino, Sluggers, Connor, Griffin. Ethan Holiday, top 100. Griffin, top 100. Weatherholt, power chords. Aloy, under the radar. Kurtz, power chords. Florentino for the Pirates, top 100. These are Reptilian first. Harbor for the Giants. Snell for the Cubs. Jesus for the Brewers. Ethan for the Brewers, Figueroa for the Orioles, Ferrara for the Phils, Lalani and Lalani for the Yanks, Gonzalez for the Red Sox, and Carcion for the Brewers, Urbina for the Rays, and Isaiah Jackson for the Angels. We had some red frame rookies. All but one of them are right here. Carter Jensen for the Royals, Morales for the A's, Sal Stewart for the Reds, Yanquiel for the Rockies. We had some numbered cards. How about Kyle Teal for the White Sox at 58 out of 99. Esteban Mejia out of 150 first blue. Stop trying to make sketch happen. I forget what they're called. Mason Wynn out of 250. Kenley Hunter out of 399. And Dax Kilby out of 150. So, legitimately better than a hobby box. It needs to be closer to 2 hobby boxes, but 5 numbered cards. And here were 2 of the bigger ones. The Murakami red frame rookie. And then the Luis Pena out of 250 auto purple. Not horrible. Nothing I'm going to brag about. But it's still fun. It's still a fun for a low cost. What's the most expensive team? Like, you know, Rockies are up there a bit. Pirates a bit. But other than that, affordable. White Sox a bit. Everything else is pretty affordable for the chance. So, all right, guys. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what, but I appreciate you being patient. We did if you were here for the serial numbers, that was earlier in the stream, but appreciate you guys. I'll see y'all mañana. Congrats, Rich, on the win, man. Deuces.